top of my head.
Well, I don't know the exact script, but I know this quote. I got one now. This is just to get on the point he's bringing out. This is Hosea 4 and 16. For Israel slideth back as a backsliding heifer.
Right.
Now Yahweh will feed them as a lamb in a large place. Like you said, those 2/3 that don't want to listen.
Right here, man. Perfect show and tell.
They're just like, fuck, I don't want to work.
Group of 2/3 back here. While Esau sits over there talking shit about him. And they continue to cruise. And they wonder why.
And just like he called him a backsliding heifer, because what is a backsliding heifer? A cow that doesn't want to work.
You got Esau over here screaming at the top of their lungs. You got the bee going extinct. You got all these fires going on in California. You got Arizona. They say by 2050 ain't nobody can live over there because it's gonna be so hot. The polar bear is about to go extinct. This place is going to hell, man. And you still got Jake being a coon.
But hey, you know what the Most High does to those coons? Just like a heifer that won't work, you fatten it up for the feast.
You still got Jake backsliding.
Yeah, so okay, you don't want to work, that's fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna feed you and feed you. And on our feast day, you'll be in the center of the room. You'll be our nice sacrifice unto the Most High.
Got the apple in the mouth.
Yeah. Apple, exactly. You'll finally be purified by that fire. Since you want to not work, you don't want to work for your master, then you can be sustenance for your master.
Yeah, your brother's good. You still got some meat on that?
Not on that Hosea, but I'm holding this Hebrews 12 and 10 for this brother. Do you want me to get that on? Gar.
What?
Do you want me to get that Hebrews 12? Or just say?
Let's just save it. Kind of left the
yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it's Deuteronomy.
Or you know what? Go ahead and grab it.
I mean, we can get back into it.
Yeah, because it is kind of on the topic.
Yeah, you worship foreign God.
And I'm gonna start at 9
Your
for you.
ancestors never knew.
I'm gonna start at 9.
Let this brother grab his scripture real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you got it.
I'm telling you, you grab
Oh,
your
me?
yeah.
Okay, so let me read the King James Version. It says, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
There you go.
And that's the
stone is like Islam and
watch your hat too, brother, when you read. Because you know that what scripture I'm talking about?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just not, I would be wrong to not say
not correct,
yeah,
exactly. Because that's what the brotherhood is about.
Yeah.
If we see a brother going off, it's not us mad at him that he's going off. We're just trying to correct it so he doesn't displease the Most High. That's all rebuke is. If you can't take rebuke, that means you can't take the Most High. Because the Most High demands perfection. As is written in the book of Matthew. He said, if you be like my Father, you be perfect in doing his work. And Salaki, I know I'm paraphrasing that horribly, but getting the point across, you have to want to be perfect in order to want to even try to be the elect. If you can't take rebuke, chastisement.
I always love church.
And that's what we say. I mean, and honestly, that's why we buy, because the elect like to get corrected, because we know that we're wicked. We know. So we're like, okay, we don't want to be wicked. Now we know somebody correct me. And then there'll be another member. That's what it says, iron sharpeneth iron.
Iron sharpeneth iron, yeah.
That's what that means. It's another member that's like you, that helps you get sharper. So when we turn from fishing hooks to those spears to hunters, fishers to hunters, we'll be as sharp as a surgical knife.
You gotta be precise on your throws, you know.
And just pierce right through a man and go through a wall. That's how sharp the elect are gonna be. That's that spiritual power, that spiritual awakening.
Wow.
Like your faith is gonna be so sharp, you're gonna believe that you can do anything, and you will, because the Most High believes that you believe. That's what the striving of the elect is. Sorry to get off topic on.
Oh, you good, brother? I was actually gonna, you in Hebrews 12, huh?
Come on, I was about to get that out right now.
Come on, yeah, you mind out of that grabbing verse 2 as well?
Come on. And this is the book of Hebrews chapter 12 verse 2. Looking unto Yahushua the author and finisher of our faith, who, for the joy that was set before him, endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
Oh, man, we gotta walk through those same steps, man. To be able to mold ourselves as beautiful, you know, like jewels to the Lord, you know, beautiful, you know, treasures, man.
Because it tells you everything the Most High Son went through to sit on the right-hand side. Literally, he had to go through enduring the cross, the shame. He had to be humble, basically, in order for his son, his only begotten son, to sit at his right-hand side. How much more the adopted ones? That's why when you get a little bit of chastisement, like we're getting on, you're supposed to take it proudly.
And well, righteous, you know, welcome to I just like lost my train of thought.
The furnace of affliction?
Yeah, I just wasn't meant to be.
But I mean, the points there, like that we're trying to get, and literally what we're about to go into, this brother had me holding, this continuing on the same chapter, Hebrews 12:9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence.
Did you grab that too?
God, yeah, that's what I said. And this literally leads right into it's
so like you jump to verse 5.
Con, you want me to find before?
Yeah.
Con, there's actually a lot of meat in this chapter.
Okay, my brothers. I'm going to catch my bus.
Hey.
All right, shalom,
brother.
brother.
Shalom.
Take care of yourself.
Con.
See you guys.
And this is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of Yahweh, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
Right, because we're going to get rebuked and we're going to get chastised, man. This thing ain't no walk in the park. It ain't no easy walk to get that crown. It ain't. And brothers are going to get faint. And some brothers might fall out. And some brothers might just snap, man. But at the end of the day, you know, we got to know to be patient and faithful in Yahweh. And know when the road gets rough, it can only get better. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 6. For whom Yahweh loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
Wait, so he chasteneth and scourges those who he dislikes? Those who are cursed, right? Those who are against him, right?
For whom Yahweh loveth, he chasteneth, and scourges every son whom he receiveth.
That's right. Every son who he receives, he scourges them. And that's why the elect are going to be brought forth as fine gold. We got to purge out that dross. We got to make them clean. What was that movie we watched, brother? Oh, Split. That movie Split. It shows, I don't know, have you watched that, brother? I
haven't seen it, but I know what the movie's about.
Watching it, this might be a little bit of a what is it called?
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. But in the movie, it has the main character, man. He's been so fucked up from his past that you know, he finds himself getting to the point where he could use his brain to do things that a regular man can't. And he ends up, what he does with all these split personalities that he has, he creates one called the Beast. And this one, like, people are trying to stab him and the knife just breaks, man. And what it is he kidnaps these girls, and the reason why is because they've lived perfect their whole life. And so he's killing them. He's killing them because, well, because the beast has to feed, but because in order for him to get to that point which he would see as pure, I mean, it was a carnal movie.
I mean, that's the spirit, every camp.
Well, I guess I'll keep saying. But in order for him to get to that point that he would see as pure, he had to go through a lot of suffering. But those who didn't have no suffering, he saw as live in vain, so he would kill them. And that was the whole point of him being the beast. He wanted to cast judgment upon all those that were living lavishly in this world because they wouldn't reach their full potential to be high up in an elect. Which was the analogy of the movie, but that's how the Heavenly Father is chastising his elect. To be made pure, man, to reach that full potential of the elect to receive that crown.
And this is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 7. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons.
That's right. If you endure through that chastisement, you don't fall out, it's not too much for you, then the Most High deals with you as a son. Because your dad, when you go off, if he was a righteous man, he's going to chastise you.
Oh.
Because he loves you and he don't want you to go further. He don't want you to wax worse and worse. He's going to chastise you so you remember, oh shit, I got my ass whooped last time I did that. I ain't doing that again.
But that son that don't care, he's like, you know what? He gets to the point where he says, fuck it. You do you and destroy yourself.
I ain't gonna beat no dead horse. He's gonna find out his own self, which is exactly what you got here. 30 examples of those exact niggas, man. Go ahead, bro.
For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
None. So what would a son be if the father didn't chastise it? He wouldn't be a son. Go ahead, bro.
He'd be a stranger.
This is Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the king, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Right, because we're going to go through a lot of shit, man. The closer you get to the Most High, the more demons come upon you to try to sift you. All right? But the elect are going to, the Most High knows how much his elect could take, and he ain't going to give them more than they can take.
And you know, that's the spirit. What does the sift do? Some of it falls out and some of it remains.
Yeah, sift gets rid of the smaller pieces to reveal the stuff that you want.
Right. You ain't gonna fall out.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
You fall out of the sifter.
In the sift.
Because you have to, a sift has a certain size for granules to fall through. If you don't make the fit, then you can stay in the sift.
Yeah,
but if you fit the hole,
you don't fit the requirement.
Yeah, it's like the gold shaker things.
Yeah.
When they would go panning for gold.
Because gold wouldn't fit through the slots. If it was big enough, the pieces that they wanted wouldn't fit. And that was worth something.
Can I get you something? Hey, can one of you brothers grab 1 Peter
I got you.
1 and 7?
Got it.
This is Sirach, chapter 2, verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. And that's why you're supposed to prepare your soul for temptation.